When do you see quantum computers being available commercially? Okay, quantum computers. There is a lot of talk about quantum computing in the past 4 5 years. I think Google had announced. I mean, companies like Google, Microsoft, and whatever else, they are investing in quantum computing. They're developing quantum computers, and I think in 2018 or 2019, Google or somebody announced that they had achieved quantum supremacy, which means that their quantum computer was able to do a certain task which a classical computer simply can't do, a standard computer simply can't do. Well, understand first of all that even your regular laptops and what all these computers are based, they operate based on quantum mechanics. At the end of the day, those chips and circuits and the everything that happens in that, it would not work without quantum mechanical technologies like semiconductors and so on. The gates on on a circuit in a computer, in a regular computer, they operate because of the semiconducting property that they have, and that's a quantum property and all that. But quantum computers are all about using quantum mechanical phenomena and controlling those, such as superposition, entanglement, and all that, by creating qubits, quantum bits, which are superposed bits instead of classical bits, and then you manipulate those quantum bits to perform calculations and so on. That's how quantum computers work. So right now we are in the early research and development phase of quantum computing. I would say that maybe in the next 5 or so years, 5 or maybe 10 years, you would see hybrid computers becoming available. They'll be very expensive, and only some corporations or governments will be able to afford them initially. So these hybrid computers will have some quantum component as well as classical components, and they'll be used mainly for cryptography and for drug discovery, molecular analysis, protein analysis, things like that. But those will be initially hybrid computers, because it's quantum computers. They are very delicate. You need to have an extremely cold temperature within, in which you create the superpositions and all those quantum computing qubits. And qubits are very fragile. They need extremely cold temperatures. The presence of any heat, warmth would destroy the superpositions and entanglements, decohere the quantum effects, and then that's the end of it. And even if it's slightly warm, then you could have errors creeping into the computations. You would need correction codes, and those are still in the process of development. So I think the best quantum computers right now can superpose, I don't know how many qubits, maybe a handful of qubits, maybe 100 or so qubits, maybe 1,000 qubits. But for a proper quantum computer, you would need millions of qubits working together at the same time. I would say 5 to 10 years, you would have hybrid systems emerging. Then between 10 to 20 years, you may have better, more robust, more powerful quantum computers coming, but it becoming accessible and available to everybody. I mean, a quantum computing laptop, 20 plus years easily. So that's how I see it happening. It's a very new technology. It's a nascent technology, but yeah, it has very powerful future applications if the technology can be developed to make it work properly, reliably, and efficiently.